everybody. It's Friday night. And it's a good weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm excited about sharing Hawthorn, which is a beautiful kit of the month for October. It's our featured paper collection. I've got girls coming here this weekend for Serenity Crops. I'm excited to see them and share some of the new artwork that we have and the new product line as well, and really get you excited about what we have in store as far as this beautiful kit that you see here. It's just, first of all, I can't believe summer is over. Do you feel like that? I feel like it just flew right by. And here we are, October, 4th? Slow down. So if you're on, please say hello. Let me know that you're here. Hey, hi Felicia, my #1 fan. Thanks for joining in. Anybody else? And you know what? If you feel that you know somebody who's sitting around tonight, one of your friends, crafting friends, tag her below in the comments. Maybe she'll jump on and watch the video as well with you and get excited about what we have in store. Felicia, it must be pretty warm where you are. I have a fleece on. I think it's going into, we have a frost warning tonight. I can't believe it. I'm just not ready for this. I'm just not ready for this weather. Anybody else want to say hello? Just jump on and say hello as we get started, and I share with you some beautiful artwork. And I have to tell you, this particular booklet, this right here is from the Hawthorn. This actually has a couple of different projects going on, but we have Hawthorn, we have mix-ins, we have a little bit of every little thing. This is in the 90s. Oh my gosh, you lucky thing. This is our president's daughter, Monica Wahangi. This is one of her daughters, and she just looks stunning in this particular layout. And I just love all the colors and the array and the spray of the leaves, as well as the sunflowers, and it is just a gorgeous cover. Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining in. So this book, this particular issue, if you placed an order on my website, you would have gotten this book. And there's still time to place an order and get it, but everybody is loving everything that is in this particular expressions. So let's just jump in and talk about Hawthorn for a minute there. So when you look through that catalog, you're going to see that there's a couple of different things, and you might have seen this already. So let's go quickly through this. But this is the paper collection, and you can see this is a sticker sheet. And I love this truck here. It's very, retro in a way. But what's new is that you can buy the paper pack with the stickers for $9.95. You can buy just the paper pack with no stickers for $6.95. I'm going to be using the kit. This is the coordinating cardstock, compliments, wood shapes, picture my life cards, which I don't really have with me to show you, and I use them on the layout, but I'll point them out as I use as I go through the layouts. But oh wow, then you have, it was really hard for me to pick and choose what stamps to use with this, but this might be for you. You might be this is the Hawthorn card making stamp set, and you could buy it with thin cuts, which is great. You can see some of the artwork and the details there. I did not use the scrapbooking set, and there's a lot of leaves inside the kit itself, so I felt like I would be just doing more leaves, and that's why I chose not to use it. But it is stunning, and I would love to maybe one day in this month maybe play around with it and show you a couple ideas with that. But that's a beautiful layout with this stamp set. And there's thin cuts that you can get with that as well. So gorgeous. But this is the actual kit right here. that I worked with. It's only $32.95. It's discounted 10%. And you can see all the products that come in the kit. And what I'm going to draw your attention to is the word exclusive. So there are 4 sheets that are die cut that are exclusive just to this kit. So these 4 sheets, you cannot buy them separately and only in here, as well as, I'll show you a little closer, those wood embellishments. Let the good times roll. You're going to want this one. There's no doubt about it. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for joining in. But you will want this. Anytime you see exclusive, that means it's only in this kit. It's not sold anywhere else. So you definitely want to get this kit. Plus it has 6 sheets of cardstock, a charcoal, French vanilla, 2 pebble, and sangria. I'm using all of that and more. So it's just a great kit. And I did like the artwork that Close to My Heart created, but I definitely changed it up a little bit. And let's just show you what I did, all right? But pointing out the details, and let me just show you those beautiful wood accents, okay? Look at how nice. These are nice weight. You can also sponge these if you'd like. I didn't. I like the fact that they're slightly distressed on the edges a little bit. Really pretty. The leaves, I did sponge in the leaves, and I'm going to show you that on the layout of what I did. So there's some hexagons and some arrows. So this one is exclusive, only in the kit. So you're definitely going to want that kit. The complements are 1 sheet of like a craft chipboard, and you can definitely get this separately. But you know what? It's in the kit. Hey, Carmen, thanks for joining in. Let me show you this sticker sheet, okay? This sticker sheet is awesome. It is awesome. We are actually using this, and in my cutting directions, I have you cut this down so we can use it on 2 pages. I'm always trying to maximize what we have to use so that you don't have to own a second set. But these are beautiful borders and words, and I pretty much have used everything in here on the pages. I mean, just look at the beautiful papers. Stunning papers to work with. 2-sided. Love the corrugated look. Then you have your cardstock, and then it goes into the die cut sheets. Okay, so yes, there is one for school, but I want to talk to you about that too, but in a minute. Okay, French vanilla. This is definitely like having White Daisy. You want to get a pack of this. You're going to love having this. It's a little bit brighter than Colonial White if you're familiar with that. The cardstock combo is beautiful. You're getting 6 colors, 2 of each, and the colors are this new sangria, sapphire, sage, toffee, pebble, and charcoal. I used all of this except 1 sheet of toffee and 1 sheet of sangria. So you definitely want the cardstock pack. Now, in addition, we have a mix-ins paper pack, right? So it was my opportunity to really add a little bit more, and I love the plaid. And they're double-sided. It's only 6 sheets, and I think it's, I want to say $6.95. So I'm using a couple out of here, but it also works quite well with every little thing. So if you purchased every little thing, you're going to want this paper pack too. Carmen, I know you love our papers, so this is right up your alley. Okay. I will show you the artwork and talk about some of the stamps. So let's look at this beautiful page right here. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. And just like that, summer turned into autumn. Okay, if I could show you, that's our new color called Paprika, and this was stamped. And I stamped these as well. Now, this stamp is actually out of our Stamp of the Month for October, which is a gorgeous stamp set. I love fall most of all. Fall is in the air. And here you have autumn is a separate word. And I love using this little checkerboard border and these cute leaves. So actually, thanks, Carmen. I'm glad you're loving the paper. This can be yours for $5 with the $50 purchase. So I just want to show you, I did use it on the first 2 pages. And I did use it also on some of my sunflower cards. But here you can see the sunflower. Now that doesn't come in the kit. Once again, if you've been watching the videos, a couple of weeks ago, I did a lot of videos every day before I went on vacation. And one of them was on this beautiful, beautiful stamp set, this sunflower. And you could see we have this, and it comes with a thin cut. You could buy it with a thin cut, or you can just buy the stamp set. So you can see we have 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers of the sunflowers. Sorry about that little glare. And then you have some leaves and the butterfly, but it also has some beautiful sentiments for cards. And one of the best things that I love about our papers is that I definitely like to use my scraps to make cards. So I find it very purposeful to, use everything that I have and make the most out of it. But that's totally up to you. So when you're looking at this, one of the things, the details that I want to share with you too, is that I definitely sponged the edges, okay, of this paper. Now, this piece right here is a die cut. And it's not exactly, I changed it up from the workshop guide that Close to My Heart created. And the only way to find out what I really did with that is I created a video. So if you purchase this kit from me, you will also get the link to the video on how to cut paper a certain way and some great tips. Also, some tips on these beautiful die cuts. These leaves, these are all punch outs that come in the kit, as well as the chipboard pieces and these pieces here, and the hexagons. Here's the autumn. Now, I don't know if you can really tell, but I also I do a double stamping. I ink it up in paprika and I stamp it, and then I just move it over just a smidge to the left and stamp right again on top so that I get a little bit of a shadow or a shade lighter, so that it actually adds a little bit of detail to the stamping of it. But you can see how I added some sponging. And this actually is not in the kit. This is part of the Picture My Life cards that I have cut down into a couple of 1/2-inch pieces. And then we have the wood embellishments. So this is page 1. And this is the coordinating page right here. And like I said, the cutting guide tells you exactly how I did the cuts. And the video will tell you exactly what to do to get this look. So it's kind of cool having that. And on this fall day is actually a Picture My Life card. And this is too. And then you can see I added that sunflower and some of the paper piece right here. So you can see all the different details, the hexagons, and that wood little piece right there, hexagon. But it really is a beautiful fall layout for you to capture with all of your beautiful photos of your day's events around fall or with family. Now, you gotta love fall. You gotta love the colors. Aren't they just gorgeous? I love fall time. I mean, most people do. You think of pumpkin pie, apple pie, spiced lattes and things like that, falling leaves, and the crispness of the air. So autumn days, let's capture that on paper. Let's put some beautiful photos on these layouts. But all of this is part of the kit. Thanks, Becky. And you could see none of these leaves are stamped, okay? These are all punch outs that are part of the kit. But now you can see here, let me see if I can get that other wood embellishment. Hold on. That leaf, I want to show you. Okay. So here's the difference. This is the leaf that comes in the kit, and here I sponged toffee on top of it to get a little more deep color into it, which is so easy to do. Thank you, Carmen. I'm glad you like the artwork. But now you can see the difference. Okay, and I did, you don't have to do this, but I like to add a little color and show you other things that you can do with your wood embellishments as well. Autumn days, really beautiful, all the little pieces and the details. And of course, when I'm creating, I love to pop certain things up. I notice I have a little glue dot under here, so you can use glue dots to hold your wood pieces down. You can also brush on liquid glass because that's a great adhesive, so that would be another avenue of adhesive that you could use. Now, did you see this little sparkle on the bottom? I don't know, can you really get the detail? The lighting isn't perfect, but there you go. There are two colors that I used with that are shimmer brushes that I created a speckled look first. So what I do is I take my base page, which was the French vanilla, and I'm using my craft mat, and then I splatter the shimmer brushes. So I used our new charcoal, okay, as well as gold. And it really just gave it a very playful feel to the base page that I really enjoyed working with. So this is page 3. And now you can see the, hi Kathy, thanks for joining in. And now you can see the next page. Now you really can see all the little speckles, right? Let's see if I can get that shimmer to show you in gold. But you'll see it, there it is. I love doing that. And it just adds another easy, fun dimension to the paper, so it's not so plain like this, okay? So you're adding some color to it, but you have all of these pieces are in the workshop kit. So did I stamp on these pages? Let's see, did I stamp? Nope, no stamping on these pages. But I wanted to let you know, do you see this detail with the V? That is part of the video I created that shows you actually saw it if you go back to the cutting guide video I did a couple of weeks ago, that kind of cutting. And I explained how to use it. So that's a really cool thing to do. Love those. Okay. Now, when you look at this page, this is a 5x7, and I don't have it down because it's actually going in a flip flap. And I don't have it in the flip flap because it becomes a gloss, it's shiny when I have it in a page protector, and I didn't want to show it to you that way. But before I show you the next page, I want you to look at this page and think, what layout, what photos could I use this for? Okay, I see you can use this for any masculine adventure, maybe something with the guys, but I definitely can see this as a boy layout, right? Isn't that, it's really kind of cool. Now, what's really cool is that all of these hexagons are actually punch outs. So you don't have to do any cutting. I mean, really, that makes it so fast and easy to do. Now, this is actually, would be in a 5x7 flip flap, and I would have you flip it this way, but yes, you could flip it up, that's your choice. And I put a 3x4 here, and then a PML card, Picture My Life card for journaling, but you could do whatever you want. You could do a 4x6. This is going to be in another a 4x6 flip flap, and this will flip open, and that's a Picture My Life card, and then I could do another photo. But I thought about using the back to school that comes in the kit, so it could be easily a school page. But if you take school and you take back to out, you actually can make this anything you want. You could cut this off and you don't have to use that. You could just do cool if you want and have fun with it. So don't be afraid to change the titles and the look of a page if it doesn't suit you. But it's still a wonderful layout that you could create for your photos. Maybe it's your dad, maybe the guys went fishing, maybe they're going hunting, something football, a great football layout too. Maybe there's school colors, whatever, college colors. So you can have a different array of photos on here that do not relate to school, but they might. But I also want to show you a detail. I use the square thin cuts, and they're stitched, and the frame, the white frame, is already there. It's part of the punch outs with the kit. So I wanted to highlight these two and had a little fun with that. So I was really happy that this worked out and fit perfectly on these two squares. Remember, those hexagons are in there. One of the things I will mention to you as well is that in my slideshow of artwork, when you buy the kit from me, I actually have photos of the two base pages just with the hexagons, so you know exactly where to put them. They'll make it really easy for you to follow. Well, I hope you're liking this so far. I can't hear the applause. Can I hear it? No, still can't hear it. Oh, this is my favorite. I absolutely love, love, love this page. This color sage is just works so perfectly with the new sangria, and this is using the mix-in paper pack, this graph paper right here. The reel is cut. That's a sticker that's cut, and these are wood accents as well. And then you have that multi-hexagon paper that I used. And remember I told you about that strip? Well, we did cut it so that I could use it on this page as well as this page. So you can see it here. But let's get back to this page. This is page 7. And this will be in a flip flap so that it could flip up or down or to the side, whatever you want. And then I used a picture my life card because I think journaling is really important as far as, you know, when you're doing scrapbooking. You should talk a little bit about it and share what the layout is all about, who's in the photo, what you did that day, or just your feelings about what was happening that day. Here, that truck again is really cool. The wood stars are in there as well. Now this, You're a True Classic in Every Sense of the Word, is actually out of this stamp set. I really recommend this stamp set because this will carry you through when you need masculine layouts and cards. Not Old, Just a Classic, Happy Birthday, which fits in here, To a Classic Guy fits in here, and the Happy Birthday fits in here, and then You're a True Classic in Every Sense of the Word. So I just stamped that here, and I didn't use the bottom part of it. And then on this page, I did Not Old, Just a Classic, using the label as well as this stamp. I didn't use the truck because the truck is already here on the page, but you could use it if maybe you're going to a car show. Maybe, you're going to some kind of a festival that has to do with antique cars. There's no reason why you can't use this truck if you don't have a car stamp, because it will work for sure. So this is a really nice stamp set. Now on this particular page, this is page, 8? You can see here I used the mix-in paper, and then we have the cardstock. Now this is going to be in a flip flap, a 4x6 flip, so it could flip up or back or to the side, whatever you want. And this is a Picture My Life card. Once again, the details. The little 2x2s, it's always fun to do things in small sizes that are highlights. Maybe if it was an automobile layout that you were doing, that you went to a festival, maybe it's a photo of the bumper of a car, or maybe the license plate, or some of the details that you don't need a full 4x6 for. You're just picking and choosing some of those details. Or maybe it's your husband with his hand on the door, he's opening a new car or something like that. Think out of the box when you're doing things like that. I like that I used the 3x4, and this would be also in a flip flap, and that's a Picture My Life card, and so is this. So I really hope you like these two pages. They're really so pretty in person. Okay, now the last two pages, I'm really working with whatever I have left, and Rick and I don't go motorcycling, so I think there's so many of you out there that do riding. You belong to clubs, riding clubs, or you're going out with your boyfriend or husband on the weekends when the weather's great and you're going riding. So this is a great layout. Maybe you want it just for the guys. But let's just say you're not into motorcycles. You can change this to the truck, to the car, whatever you want, and use this particular layout. It's very simple, and this is using the mix-ins paper. I love the plaid. It's charcoal gray. I put black and white on the cutting guide, but it's really charcoal gray and French vanilla. And this is part of the mix and paper with the lines. Now, maybe if you think this is too dark, you could use this side. The other side of our cardstock is a little bit lighter. So you could use that for a little bit different look if you'd like, but that's up to you, whatever you want to do. But it's a very simple layout. It's got a Picture My Life card here, 3x4. This is a zip strip here. Enjoy the journey. These are all in the kit. There's nothing stamped here, right? Nope, nothing stamped. This is a Picture My Life card, a 4x6, and this is a 3x4. So I decided to put those together. And you actually have more pebble paper so that if you want to mat, you could mat a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, or not use this size photos and change it to 4x6, 3x4, whatever you want to do. But the memories, the colors, you know what? I didn't realize what a great color combination. Sage and charcoal go so well together. Really cool. And pebble as well. Really great masculine colors. Maybe you have a mechanic in your family. It could be anything at all. Think about it. But this is a sticker that is in the kit. So one thing that's different about these kits than the previous kits that we've had, there's no fussing cutting. Everything is either on a sticker sheet or a punch out, so it makes it super easy to work with. So those are 10 pages of art using this beautiful kit. All of these papers, these embellishments, let the good times roll, sticker sheet, and really having fun with the different stamp sets that you might like. And you know what? That's always optional for you. You decide what you like, what you want to use. You might already have something similar. I use the sunflowers. I use the stamp of the month. And this is one I did not use, but I could easily see this being used on the pages. There's so much that you could do. And if you want to see more ideas with the truck, our new markers work so well. And just having fun playing around, coloring them in to a classic guy. I like this one, the grays. You can notice the mix-in paper here, stamping that checkerboard. Not old, just a classic, and the car. So these are just a few ideas of what you can do with that. And I'm just going to wave this under here. You have seen all of the sunflower cards before. I've shown them before. They're beautiful. This is a great stamp set for you to have and to own that you can use with this paper pack, using up your scraps, your Picture My Life cards, your mix-in paper, and just having fun with it and really, making the most of this purchase. So does anybody have any questions about this? Okay, next week, and I just want to mention one more thing. I have only done some cutting. I haven't made anything yet, but all of this product line retires the end of this month in October. If you had something on your wish list, it should be these beautiful thin cut leaves. This is a leaf set that you can do all year round by changing the color, and that's what I wanted to just show you here. Beautiful greens. You can do the fall colors, but for summer, I'm thinking greens, and I could see grays. You can, this particular one right here, this thin cut, you will be able to use this in so many layouts and cards in all kinds of colors. It's a spray. It would just be gorgeous. Or you can back it up to the solid piece, like so. So stay tuned for some ideas coming about this particular set of thin cuts and how to make the great look there, and having fun with the foil. That will be another thing to show you. And go live at another time. So, okay, well, ladies, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any ideas that you have, anything that I've shared that you have any questions, please let me know. Post below. And feel free to share this with others. All right, have a great weekend and hope to be in touch soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, thanks, Felicia. I'm glad you like the artwork, and it really is beautiful paper. It is. It's a stunning kit. So thank you. Appreciate you being on and posting that. Thanks, Carmen.